Shalom. Shalom to the Lord's elect. Let's begin this lesson by giving honor and glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahawah. Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Again, Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi, Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi, 144. Call Allah Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Let's give double honors to our head apostles from the great millstone, the elders, the bishops that taught us this truth. And salutation, peace to the Lord's elect. That's right. It's always starting with the tabernacle of David, and followed by the large multitude, men, women, children, all Israelites. Again, the large multitude, men, women, all Israelites. Again, the large multitude, men, women, all Israelites. All right. Mentioned in the book of Revelation 7:9 and 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 42. It's talking about a remnant and elect that the Lord has reserved. That's why they were picked before the foundation of this earth to receive what? That's right, exactly that, salvation. The children of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, African Americans, Native Americans. This glorious gospel is for you. All right, it is for you. Okay, and we thank the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for showing us mercy in these last days. He's pouring his love upon us, blessing us with salvation. We have the salvation already. The moment this word gets into you, that's right, the moment this word, that's right, you hear this word, guess what? You've been sealed. That's how the elect feels, the hopeful elect. This is a beautiful song that family we can never get enough. Okay, we've been playing the same song since the Lord woke us up, and then we've put that song on repeat. And that's the song that we're hearing on the regular basis. And then it's called what? The new song. And which is nothing really, it's not new. It's just the Lord refreshed it for us. He gave us the proper understanding through what? Through our beloved apostles. All the way down. You see? The world is coming to an end. This age, Esau's kingdom is coming to an end. And family, we have 3 articles that we're going to hit. World News 24/7 is just reporting. But before we do that, let's go here. Let me see if I can. Family, I'm on the road, so please excuse the forgive me for the background noise. All right, I just want to bring this out quickly. You see, that's what a watchman does. You know, we have no excuses. The moment the information comes our way, we have to let the sheep know. These are the Lord's elect. You see, the Lord says, "Feed my sheep," and the sheep again is the Lord's elect. All right. It says here, let's go to the book of Zephaniah. Let's go to the book of Zephaniah. Please forgive me. Actually, no, I don't. Yeah, let's go to the book of Zephaniah quickly. Joel chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "Blow ye the trumpet in what? In Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain." The Lord is speaking to what? The Israelite. Alarm is what? That's exactly what we are doing right now. You see, bringing you the word of the Lord. You see, this is the testimony of our King, our Redeemer, which is the spirit of what? Prophecy. It's all about prophecy. Looking at what is happening around the world, the news, and then filtering it through what? The Holy Scriptures. You see, this is how the Lord gets his glory. You see, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh. For it is nigh at hand." You hear that? It is nigh at hand. That's right. The day of the Lord is nigh at hand. That's why our beloved apostle this year declare the year of Jacob's trouble. In order for us to be delivered, we have to be in trouble. And that time is fast approaching. But the Lord says, he says, have no doubt on that day. Like he says in the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 74. It says, have no doubt. It says the Lord is going to be our guide when the time comes. It says, although it is Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 verse 7, it says, Jacob shall be delivered out of it. Okay, but let's continue. It says, Joel chapter 2 verse 2, it says, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of what? Of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Wow, the Lord is telling you that the time that we are about to enter into has never ever happened before. All right, again, beloved, forgive me for the background noise. Okay, but let's go on. You see, I want to read this in the NLT. I want to read this in the NLT. Let's go to the NLT quickly, and then we're going to head the article. The NLT, it says here, it is a day of darkness and gloom, a day of thick clouds and deep blackness. Suddenly, like dawn spreading across the mountains, a great and mighty army appears. Nothing like it has been before or will ever be seen again. You see, that's the time that we are about to enter into. The events that are coming upon this earth has never ever happened before. Are you listening to this? The event that are about to happen on this planet here has never ever happened before. So this is why we have to prepare the elect. Okay, know the time that we are living in and take heed to this beautiful, glorious song that we are singing in this last day. We are about to go home. That's why we are excited, family. But that's what we are excited. The moment we get these news, family, it's like me. The way I see a family, it's like a fat kid at a candy store. And you walk into a candy store and you want everything, eh? Especially when they are, if it's cheap, family, you want it all, eh? That's right. That's a fat kid at a candy store. But this world here, family, it is so beautiful, it's glorious, and we love it every second of it. Every moment that we get a chance to do these lessons, family, we take pride in it. You see, because guess what? The Lord is speaking to us, right? The Lord is speaking to his prophets. But let's get the article, family. Let's just drop. Let's go right there. I have 3 articles that I want to bring up. First is the War News is reporting. It says Russia. Russia is saying this, okay? French and British operators of Storm Shadow Scalp missiles. These are missiles that the West have been given to Ukraine to use to attack Russia directly. Now Russia has had enough, okay? Because we know. One second. What is it called? Sorry, I just got distracted here. Sorry about that. It says here, Russia, French, British operators of Storm Shadow Scalp, bombardment of Russia hinterland with AASM 2-250 Hammer and AG. These are all missiles that they've used, okay? But let's get the news. It says Russia, listen to what Russia is saying. We are preparing a military response to London and Paris. Are you listening to this, family? Russia is preparing a military response to what? To what? London and Paris. You're not going to get this on your mainstream media. Okay, the mainstream media, they want to make sure that you are occupied with who Donald Trump is sleeping with, right? That's why who Kim Kardashian is dating, what Kanye West is doing. But family, we are here, we are focused on prophecy, starting with our head apostles all the way down. Okay, this is what we need to be occupied in. It says here, France and Britain are attempting to break the last Russian red lines by leading the entire region down a murky path. Ukraine attempted for the first time to bomb Russia target in Belgrade, Russian hinterland with NATO weapons as approved by Paris and London. But let's read on. Russia, it says here, according to the Russian Ministry of Defense, today a series of explosions was heard in the center of Belgrade. Sirens sounded in the city and air defenses were activated. The Russian Ministry of Defense reported that the missile attack was repelled. 4 French-made AASM-250 Hammer guided bombs and 2 American-made AGM-88 Hammer anti-radar missiles were shot down over the territory of Belgrade region, the statement said. Now listen to this. The Vice President of Russian Security Council, Medvedev, took the discussion even further. In an interview he gave a few days ago, he revealed for the first time that Storm Shadow missiles are not controlled by the military personnel of the armed forces of Ukraine, but by the British and the French who arrived in Ukraine. Are you listening to this? So they are directly accusing what? France and who? And the British. Okay, but let's continue. That is why the response to such actions will not be long in coming. And the target will not only be in Kiev, but also London, Paris. You hear that? That's what is about to take place. And when Russia says something, family, they mean it. All right? They mean it. And we are excited because, family, we know that America won this war here. Oh yeah, they won the war, so that what they can blame the society collapse, the financial collapse on the war, and they need this war to what? To implement the microchip. That's why we are extremely excited. Eh? We are extremely excited. We want this thing to take off. You see, that is why it says that is why the response to such actions will not be long in coming, and the target will not only be Kiev, but also London. Paris confirmed the ultimatum. The goal of Russia planned tactical nuclear weapons drill is to work out a response to any attacks on Russia soil that the West has allowed Ukraine to carry out with weapons it supplies. It said his vice president said, Security Council of Russia, Dmitry Medvedev. This is what he said. They are going to respond. Family, that's the time that we are living in. That's the time that we are living in. The time of Jacob's trouble. Third World War, microchip, civil war coming to America. Because right now the United Nations military personnel are already in America. And they are going to be activated. They already came out and said that what? Now the bird flu have jumped from animals to human. I think there was a first case in New York. Because guess what? Another lockdown is coming. Oh yeah, it is coming. It's just a matter of time. But this time, family, people are going to riot. It is coming. Sedition among men, not regarding their kings. It's all coming. 2 Ezra chapter 15. It's all coming together. It says, and not only with conventional explosive, but also with special ammunition, Russian troops will practice such attacks in the planned nuclear exercise. He said, nuclear exercises, he said. Most likely, Medvedev means that the French and Americans give the coordinates for the strikes. They themselves determine when and how the operation will take place, unless he means the pilots are French and British. You see? It says, enraged by the delivery of increasingly powerful missiles and with longer range from the NATO countries to Ukraine, Dmitry Medvedev estimating that if this situation continues, the security zone created by the Russian in eastern Ukraine will eventually extend to the west of the country. Basically, they're going to take over Ukraine. That's right. You see, that's the security zone, so that nobody's going to be able to shoot anything from Ukraine to into Russia. And family, we are loving it. We are loving it. But let me get the next article here. It says here, listen to this. It says, France is bloody in New Caledonia. Caledonia is an island that is occupied by the French. But right now, guess what? There is an uprising in that particular island. And guess what? They think it's Russia and China taking the war to France. So let's read on. It says, France is bloody in New Caledonia. Because this is the time that the Lord told us. Rumors of war. Wars. Actually, you know what? Let's get it. Before we get this article, let's go there. What does Yahawashi says? That's all that. Actually, you know what? Let me go to my Bible here. I have many Bibles here, family. You know, let's get another sword here. You know, let's go to Matthew 24. We're going to start from verse 3. We're going to pick it up from verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon Mount Olive, this is who? Yahawashi, our king. You see? You see, the same way Ezra was asking Uriel, the angel, tell us what's going to be happening in the last days. Family, the prophets of old did the same thing. Okay? The apostles were asking Yahawashi, tell us, what are the clues? What should we be looking for? You know? I mean, give it the sign. So hear what the king says. It says here, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahawashi answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. You see, we have a lot of false prophets out there. You see, they are telling you they're preaching prosperity gospel, but the men of the Lord are what? Focusing on what? Prophecy, because that's the testimony of our King, our Redeemer Yahawashi. But let's continue. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Isn't that what is happening right now? And see that ye be not troubled. The men of the Lord, we are not troubled. We are extremely excited. And the elect, it's not just the men of the Lord. Let me continue to, it's the elect. The elect are extremely excited, but the main focus is what? The men of the Lord, the 144,000, the tabernacle of David. Okay? You see? It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation. Isn't that what is happening right now? Eh? And kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Different places. That's right. Family, there's over more than 20, 30, 40 earthquakes. They don't report them. But family, the earthquakes are happening more frequent now. It says here, verse 8. All these are what? The beginning of sorrows. You see, all these things that we are about to go into. Family, this is the beginning stages of it. Remember what we read in the book of Joel chapter 2 verse 2? A time like no other. So now let's get the next article. Where was I? Let's get the next article. Family, I know my battery is also dying. So let me see. Where was I? Cancel this. I was here. The second article is what? This one here. It said France is bloody. A New Caledonia armored separatist battles with French security forces. The city is under siege. Russia and China took the war to French soil. It said the armed rebellion in New Caledonia is escalating, which forces Macron is what, the president of president of France, to send additional military forces in an attempt to control the situation. A total of 2,700 soldiers have been sent from France to so far. French soldiers were confronted by armored separatists armed with machine guns, snipers, and grenades. Previously, raiding parties entered French warehouses, command centers, and police stations, removing military equipment. It says here, France begins to bleed badly in the region, which will affect its plans in Ukraine. More than 100 shops and businesses were burned or looted in one province alone, according to BFM TV, while around 200 million euros were damaged in 3 days by riots in New Caledonia, and French media reported. However, Macron's great fear is the spread of the armed rebellion in the rest of France overseas possessions where there are independence movements such as Martinique and Guyana and French Polynesia. You see what is happening? You see what is happening? And this is what we want, family. Escalation, escalation, escalation. Because guess what? We have hope. We have faith. The men of the Lord, and then also the elect, the large multitude. We are all waiting for this thing to escalate. Because why? We have hope. We are looking forward to receiving our King, our Redeemer. All these nations have had the time to rule, and now we are waiting for the Lord to finally elevate us, elevate us, because He's the one that's bringing the glory. Okay, our King is bringing the glory. It says a protester on the left can be seen with a rear SATA HS-460 anti-material rifle, which was captured during the raid. Wow, family, things are escalating, and city under siege. Riot-related violence in New Caledonia, the French archipelago in the South Pacific, continued today with six deaths in 6 days, authorities said, and the situation far from returning to calm, according to the mayor of Nuomia, who spoke of a city under siege. We say, Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi. We giving glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Pro News is reporting great destruction at the Russian Belbek air base in Crimea by American ATACMS missile. That's why this is what Russia is saying. That's why Russia is preparing a special response, not only to what? To Ukraine, but also United Kingdom, France, and also America. You see, it's all coming. It's all coming. It says intense action for the non-existent passive protection of aircraft. It says here, far greater than initially estimated is the destruction archived by the US. Close. My battery is dying. So family, I'm going to have to shut this down very shortly. It says far greater than initially estimated is the destruction archived by US ATACMS surface-to-surface missiles at Russia Belbek Air Base in Crimea than originally announced. Oh, Russia is going to respond, family. It's just a matter of time. You see, specifically, not only 2 MiG-31s and an anti-aircraft, anti-ballistic S-400 system were destroyed out, also a Su-227 and MiG-29. These are all aircraft, family. So family, I'm going to end it there. I think my battery is about to die. All right. I'm going to end it there. Lord willing, if I get more information, I will do another lesson. But like I said, I'm just on the road and I wanted to just bring this out quickly to edify the sheep. All right. Again, all praises, honor, and glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Continue to stay prayed up and believe in this glorious gospel. Okay, we have the sure word of prophecy. And let's continue to lift up the name of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi. Let's let the whole world know that that's right. Our King, Yahawashi, is coming to tear shit up. Okay, that's right. He says he wished this place is on fire. And indeed, he's going to get his wish, like he says in the book of Luke 12, verse 49. So, beloved, I will leave it there. Again, Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi, Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi, call Allah Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Qadash. Shalom.